2017 Tesla Model X Review. Tesla's first SUV, the Model X, got off to a rocky start in life. The all-electric 7-seater was perpetually delayed, first scheduled for 2014, then early 2015. It didn't arrive until the fall of 2015, and when it did, there were issues. Owners reported faulty falcon-wing doors that wouldn't open or close properly, sometimes detecting obstacles in the way when there weren't, and sometimes hitting obstacles. The fancy double-hinged doors opened and closed too slowly. The gigantic front windshield, while marvelous, caused drivers to see in double vision at night. Bright lights would cause ghosting. It has been an issue with other cars, but this is a luxury vehicle that starts at $123,000 and can be optioned up to well over $200,000. Tesla issued a precautionary recall to fix third-row seats which might not have withstood a crash, and users reported the central screen freezing. Wired magazine has published a good summary of the issues. But demand was high and the wait times to get a new one were long. The Model X remains a hot ride, made more exotic by the fact it is such a rare sight. Perhaps these issues are why it's taken us until 2017 to get the test drive of a Model X. Whatever the case, driving the Model X for a few days proved to be an utterly unique adventure. Tesla continues to do some of the most avant-garde design work in the automotive industry. As one car designer recently pointed out to me, Tesla has created an entire visual identity for its lineup without resorting to the usual visual tropes. There's no front grille, for example. Of course, electric motors don't need an air intake like combustion engines do, so a front grille isn't necessary. Tesla has pared everything back to the bare minimum. The door handles retract flush with the doors. The spoiler retracts into the bodywork. The Model X is made up of big surfaces, with proportions defined by the need to package 7 occupants. The result doesn't look beautiful, it's a bit like a jelly bean on wheels, but it won't get mistaken for anything else, and it turns heads. Interior. Judged against other $123,000 family vehicles, the Tesla feels empty. There's no transmission tunnel to impinge on seat space. 7 can fit in relative comfort. The middle seats move forward electronically to let people into the rear seats through those carnivorous falcon-wing doors. The leather is buttery soft. But looking around, you wonder where all your money has gone. For $123,000 you could get Mercedes' biggest SUV, a GLS 450 or 550, loaded with options. In the Tesla showroom that money gets you a bare-bones Model X, without enhanced autopilot, without 7 seats, 5 are standard, without a heated steering wheel and more. The interior feels too basic for what you pay. Tech. The central console is a giant vertical touchscreen, as seen on the Model S. It controls every function from the sunroof to drive modes to navigation and radio. Physical buttons would be less distracting for frequently used functions, but in general the touchscreen is done well. How far can you drive on a single charge? It depends on what size battery you can afford. The 75D is rated at 381 kilometers in EPA testing. The top-line P100D starts at $193,200 and gets 465 kilometers/charge. Cold weather will diminish range significantly, as it will on any electric car. Autopilot is similar to the semi-autonomous driver assistance systems you'll find on a Mercedes E-Class or high-end Audi models. It won't drive for you. The driver is always responsible, but on the highway it works reasonably well to keep you in your lane at a safe distance behind the car in front. Still, you should never rely on it. Autonomous technology is not good enough to trust yet.